You don't have to be quite as careful with this. Okay, we're going to put the butter on one stick. You could. Your flavorings, or you know, this icing freezes real well. And if you had leftover cupcakes or something, or I'm sorry, leftover frosting, and still had, you know, used up all your cupcakes, then stick it in the freezer. Make sure you mark it. I have that habit of not doing that, and it's like, oh, I wonder what this was. Mm-hmm. And you can also do your cupcakes too. If you're in a mood one day to make a bunch of cupcakes, and you know, think, oh, now what am I going to do with this? I can't eat these. You could freeze them. I would recommend that you freeze the cupcakes and the icing separate. And you could put the cupcakes just in a, you know, one of those Rubbermaid boxes or Tupperware or whatever, and freeze them like that. And then, like I said, freeze the frosting separate. That's okay. I'm going to put a little bit of vanilla in here. And, ooh, our cupcakes are good. Okay. And when it incorporates much better if you make sure that your butter and your cream cheese are both really soft. And again, this is a time when you can flavor your frosting however you want. This one, I put a little fluted tip on here. Okay. And if you were adding powdered sugar on your own, make sure that you keep it whipped, because it, you know, looked, I don't know if you were watching it, it looked real stiff, but as we're beating it a little bit more, it's getting softer and softer, so you don't want to add more liquid while you're doing that until you kind of see all of the powdered sugar incorporated. Otherwise, you'll be adding more powdered sugar, and then you have to add more milk, and then you have to add more powdered sugar, and you end up with a giant mess. But with the cream cheese, you don't need, sometimes you may need to add a liquid. You know, the frosting is one of those things where you can, you know, it's one of those, like I said, on a rainy day it might not work as well. Might not work as well on a Tuesday. So it's something that you can kind of play with. I'll do our key lime one. And I like to make just a giant, whoops, I'll make two giant ones since I offset that. And we'll stick a little bit in here. This would be cute to put a little bit in there. And kind of put the top on. That's cute. Okay.